I think a hero is really saying, you don't care what the world thinks, and knowing what's the right choice and making it, whether it's scary or hard. Just doing it.
They are out there among us, real-life heroes hiding in plain sight, fighting the good fight, and making the world a little better for all of us.
A hero makes choices that may not be the easy thing, but they're the best thing.
In this series, IGN changes the life of an everyday hero.
This world can be so different in such a great way.
Using professional costumers, makeup, and effects artists, we transform fans into their favorite characters. Dreams do come true in this special Alita Battle Angel edition of Hero Makeover.
Hi, my name is Angel Giuffria, and I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. How am I different from everybody else? Well, I have one hand. I've always had one hand. I was born without my arm. Limb different is the term that we like to use. I used to say that I have one arm, and my mom would get really specific and be like, you have 1.5, you know? I'm like, Mom, it doesn't matter.
Angel Giuffria is a cosplayer and actress who loves superheroes, technology, and robots. And it's no surprise one of her favorite films of the past year is Alita Battle Angel, the story of a cyborg who doesn't remember her own creation and slowly begins to realize her full potential in the world.
The day I was born, my mom looked over at my dad, and my dad finally just said, well, she's missing part of her arm. My mom, not knowing this beforehand, she immediately goes, I've seen it. There's a tiny robot arm that they can get for her. This is my first passive device, so it's a passive prosthetic hand. So I wore this as a really small baby. At 4 months, 10 days old, they upgraded me to the tiny first generation bionic arm, making me the youngest in the world.
Not all heroes come from a cyborg future. Angel Giuffria and her family live in New Orleans, Louisiana, a city with character like no other.
So I grew up in a city that loves to embrace uniqueness, loves fun, is very different. I think being from New Orleans also lends quite a bit to dressing up. I feel like New Orleanians find any reason to put on a costume. That really helped me on my journey.
Alita, you were someone very special.
My parents didn't take the normal approach that you typically hear with limb different kids. You can do everything that everyone else can do. You're exactly like everyone else. My mom took the opposite approach. She was like, you're different. Everyone's different, and that's what's great. But not everyone took the different is amazing approach my mom did. There were times that I was being teased, but it wasn't anyone's fault. These are kids. These are parents that didn't grow up with anyone like me, weren't sure how to talk to their kids about someone like me. And I totally understood that. Even from being a kid, I'd be like, let me explain it to you. I'd see someone staring, and I'd look over and I'd be like, do you want to know about my arm? I would just say, like, I was made this way. They'd be like, why? And I'm like, just some people are different. And that's a lot of time, that's all it took. That's the approach I had to take of being the advocate for myself from day one. So I've gone through plenty of arm upgrades throughout the years. So I got to do all the dual-handed tasks with a little prosthesis. This one right here had a skin-colored glove over it. So this is actually a myoelectric hand, so this one's powered. I can still make this one fit, actually. I was wearing stuff like this. It let me function, and I did things with it, but I don't think I ever really felt super comfortable about it. I remember the day I saw the bionic hand. It was like sleek and black and silver, and I remember going, oh, okay, so what does the glove look like? And my new prosthetist saying, you don't need a glove. It's not the fleshy hand, right? It's not the one that's painted to have the same freckles and all these things like that. But it was the first time that it felt like mine. My journey through cosplay has been really interesting. I remember the first time I saw a film that had an amputee like in a cool role. I was a teenager, and it was a film called Planet Terror. There's a character called Cherry Darling. Rose McGowan plays the character, and she has a machine gun leg. And I remember being like, whoa, like that's a prosthesis. And I did a full build. I made a machine gun arm. Typically when I tell people that I wear a prosthesis, up until that point, I would say 90% of the time, the first reaction would be, I'm sorry. And I'd have to go, you don't need to be sorry, I'm fine. They wanted to gauge where I was at. And when you're wearing a machine gun on your arm, they don't need to gauge where you're at. They know. They know you're good. You're obviously good. I think that's when I really fell in love with cosplay. Doing an Alita Battle Angel cosplay would be amazing. And as someone who also wears tech and stuff like that, I look at her arms and I'm like, those would be cool to have. I think the Alita Battle Angel is really cool because it's showing this really, really awesome, empowered female character. I mean, obviously I love any limb different character, but like, she's so strong. And I think it's always awesome to have the heroes. I get people that look at my prostheses every day and they're like, so can you like crush steel beams? I'm like, not yet, slow your roll. But like, she can, so.
How about we build it for you and we send you to the Anime Expo in Los Angeles where you could be her?
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Time to honor an everyday hero. IGN brought Angel from New Orleans to Los Angeles to debut her makeover at Anime Expo, which is the largest celebration of Japanese pop culture in North America. Angel will be transformed into Alita from Alita Battle Angel, a cyborg who sets out to learn her destiny after she awakens in a new body with no past memories. Special effects makeup artist Kaylin Ashley from the hit sci-fi show Face Off is adding a unique effect to Angel's arm to replicate a cyborg limb to make Angel's transformation into Alita as realistic as possible.
Amazing. There's a custom textured leather suit, armor with lights on it, the coolest version of my arm. Of course we went with one with lights. Really cool boots, this custom made sword, and the body makeup is this 3D airbrushed body paint. I am Alita Battle Angel, and now it's time to go to Anime Expo.
With Angel's hero makeover into Alita now complete, it's time to reveal her one-of-a-kind cosplay to all the Alita Battle Angel fans who came out to celebrate the film.
Alita's heading to Anime Expo. Let's go.
I love getting to talk to people about disability and showing them how cool it can be.
So I was born without my arm, so this is a prosthesis. You ready?
Wow.
My prosthesis?
Yeah.
So that's my arm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yes.
That's so cool that you actually went and incorporated your prosthetic into your cosplay.
Outstanding.
Do you like it?
I didn't know this was real.
It's real, yeah. You look great.
Thank you.
This generation coming, this world can be so different for them in such a great way. I see it so much more now than I did when I was a kid. People see something who's different and realize why that's awesome.
So I was born without my arm, so I do all cosplays that are characters that have prostheses.
These kids nowadays love uniqueness. They're like, what's different about you? That's so cool. Like, that's heroic. That's being a hero. And I think that's the change we need in the world.
Did you want to see my arm?
Yeah.
It's cool, huh?
Yeah.
It's a robot arm. Do you want to touch it?
Isn't that amazing?
You like it?
Yeah.
You want a high five? Yeah. Good job. Thank you so much, IGN, for letting me have this hero makeover. I'm so excited to be able to showcase disability in a positive way. I love being Alita Battle Angel.
Alita Battle Angel DVD, Blu-ray, and special collector's editions are available July 23, 2019, and is currently available in digital HD from Amazon Video and iTunes.